Is this clear? Yeah, it's kind of glare. Let me change the light a little bit. How's that? That's kind of better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, these are cards I'm taking out of Reaper King because I built it for Astrushna. I'm not going to Astrushna anytime soon, so I want to put these lands into Saskia, the Saskia rebuild. And the Arcane Signet, Fellwar Stone, and Soul Ring 2, because I just don't feel like buying another one. So I was going to get the same sleeves for Saskia that I have for Reaper King, so I don't have to take the cards out of the sleeves. But then I was asking in Turn of Tige, and they recommended these. So these are Dragon Shield Black, matte black. Apparently only the back is matte. These the front is matte. I mean, I don't know how well it's going to come up on the camera, but if you take it out halfway, you'll probably see this is clear under the perfect fit, and this is kind of cloudy. And I don't quite like these, but I bought a few of the packs before I realized what they're going to look like, and now I'm kind of stuck with them. And since they're perfectly usable sleeves, I used them perfectly. The other interesting thing that has come out is, so Wizards broke a promise. Wizards broke another promise to us. So the promise, some of you may already know this, was that any Secret Lair, any unique Secret Lair cards, like the Walking Dead cards, despite all this bullshit, any functionally unique cards from any special printing, Secret Lair, would, within 6 months or so, depending on the print schedule, find a in-universe printing. They would print it as an in-universe Magic card. I don't know if that happened. I don't really know if we have full-on Secret Lair reprints, Secret Lair reskins in Magic. Maybe we do. They aren't interesting enough to me to even bother to go find out what the Secret Lair, the Walking Dead cards are, what they do, and to look at if there's any equivalent Magic printings. I just don't care. So that was the thing. And what they were doing apparently is reprinting cards. First, I guess they reskinned a few, and then they stopped reskinning them and just reprinting them in mystery booster packs. So they don't have to put any new art on them. They don't have to put anything to... What?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
If you're going to talk to the camera. People like it when you talk.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking right now, so...
Yeah? Well, they're hoping someday you learn how to play this game.
I know how to play this silly game.
Okay, then we'll play it tomorrow.
No, please, no, mercy.
Why? What's wrong?
I just don't want to play. It's so boring.
Why not?
I just don't.
Well, you need to learn. It's good for you.
Why?
Makes you think.
I'm thinking
About what?
about school.
What about school?
Well, what about school? Well, exactly, what about school?
Well, you were the one thinking about it. I'm not. So what are you thinking about school?
So why are you thinking about Magic?
Because I'm making a video about it. I'm looking at the cards and talking about it. That's why. It's pretty
Okay.
obvious.
Yeah.
Are you going to bed?
Sure.
Okay, go to bed.
Okay, bye-bye.
Double nuts.
Have a nice.
Pickney snee.
Yeah.
So anyway, apparently, and I haven't investigated this because I just don't give a shit about the Universes Beyond cards. So the mystery booster, the only thing that they would take, like Chun-Li. I read an example and they specified Chun-Li was in a mystery booster. Actually, I'll look that up right now. I'll look that up right now because I have the interweebs. Go interweebs go. Log in to Magic Card Market. Hurry up, log in. Son of a bitch. Let's see. Chun-Li. Chun-Li Countless Kicks. Okay, Secret Lair printing. So she only has Secret Lair printing. I can't think of any other Secret Lair cards offhand. Let's see if Walking Dead comes up with anything. Walking Dead. If I just type in Walking Dead, Secret Lair series Walking Dead. Okay, that didn't really help. Let's try Walking Dead. Secret Lair drop series, The Walking Dead. It's not showing me any individual cards. Info. Nope. So, I don't know of any. I'll try one more before, I really bore the shit out of people. Walking Dead. So, Secret Lair, empty box. Why would I want an empty box? The Walking Dead set. Walking Dead for Legends. It's a 1 in 1 black, 1/1 Walking Dead. It says Summon Walking Dead. Look. Look. It says Summon Walking Dead. That's pretty funny. I love Legends. I probably have seen the card before, I just forgot about it. So anyway, The Walking Dead are the remains of freakish experiments by the necromantic lords. Okay, neat. But I can't find what I was looking for, so one last shot. Nope. Okay, screw it. Anyway, as I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself, the article, then it was Gun Rogue Games that was talking about this. Or was it him? I think it was him and the Magic Historian. I think both of them were talking about it. So, all they have to do, Chun-Li from the Secret Lair, right? It's take the Chun-Li card and put a stupid little mystery booster logo on it, just knock it out, which means just change the frame, and print it in a mystery booster. So there's no new art, there's no new, there's only framing, and send it out. Well, Wizard said, we used to have a place to reprint these cards called the Mystery Booster, but we quit doing that, so we don't feel like we should do that anymore. Okay, and either the Magic Historian or Gun Rogue Games, I can't remember which one of the guys was saying this. One of those two lads said, that's like me telling my teacher that I'm not doing my homework anymore, ever, because I set my computer on fire. So I can't do my homework because I set my computer on fire. So I'm not going to do my homework anymore. It's a pretty funny analogy. Pretty accurate with what Wizards did. And the thing is, people are pissed. But people have been pissed at things Wizards has been doing for at least a couple weeks now. Right? And when I read this, when I was listening to these two YouTubers talk about this, I had no emotion because, one, as soon as they announced Secret Lair was going to be in Standard, my assumption was that right there devalued the previous commitment, dissipated it, dismissed it. Because if they're going to have them in Standard, then they've got a place to reprint it. They don't have to put it in a special set. They decide to put it in a standard set where it fits, depending on if they still have the license to print them or not. So, I'm kind of surprised that anybody else is surprised. I kind of figured that was the plan from game one. You know, day one. That's what they're going to do. So, as far as them breaking that promise, as soon as they announced that shit was going standard, I didn't think it was valid anymore at all. Let alone, the mystery booster thing, which I didn't know about because I don't care about mystery boosters. I just try to play the game and do little bullshit investing. You know, like when you go on Reddit and you see, currently spiking! Oh, this card is currently spiking! It's gone from 10 cents to 25 cents! Ah! And I just look at posts like that and I think, you people are out of your fucking mind. If Tub Garden goes from 10 euros to 15 euros, okay, that's interesting. But a 25-cent card going to 35 cents, 45 cents, that's not really interesting. Where are you going to sell them? Who are you going to sell them to? You're going to buy list them? You'll just get your 25 cents back. That's what you're going to get. People acting like it's a big score. So, where am I going with this? Not really sure where I'm going with this. So anyway, we've got this new thing with Secret Lair being in Standard. The previous promise to print in-universe versions of Secret Lair-only cards, like the Wolverine. The X-Men card now, perfect example. So if that promise is still valid, within 6 months or so, we should have in-universe versions of those cards. Of Storm, Wolverine, Captain America Shield, all that. We're not going to. We don't need to. They're coming out with an X-Men set. Don't just put Wolverine in there. And either it's going to be the same Wolverine, or it's going to be a better one. It'll be a better one because of power creep, baby. Power creep. How do you sell the set? How do you sell people to buy a new set if the previous version of a card is better than the newly printed? No, you have to creep up the power. You have to make more interesting. You have to give them like double strike and trample and shit like that, right? Make them cost 2 instead of 3. I mean, they'll think of something. That's for damn sure. Because at the end of the day, do not forget what Wizards of the Coast is. A lot of us, and I'm guilty of this too sometimes, we lose sight of what Wizards of the Coast is and what their purpose is. Wizards of the Coast purpose is not to make this wonderful game that we all love. It's not. That's a side effect. Wizards of the Coast purpose is to make money for Hasbro shareholders. That is why it exists. If it did not make money for Hasbro shareholders, it would get sold off or shut down. Full stop. So that is why they exist. To make money. And where do they get money? Out of us.